The Simpsons is the hottest new series on television. If you haven't seen the animated series, it is about a family just like yours or mine. Well, maybe not exactly.
Tonight, we're not going to shovel food in our mouths while we stare at the TV. We're going to eat at the dining room table like a normal family.
Happy, Dad?
Yes.
Good. Commence shoveling.
No. We're going to say grace first.
Okay. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub.
The Simpsons are the cover story in tomorrow's issue of Rolling Stone. Cartoonist Matt Groening created The Simpsons. He is also one of the show's executive producers. Matt Groening joins us from Los Angeles with another executive producer, Sam Simon. And here in New York, the third executive producer, James L. Brooks. We are laden with executives this morning since we couldn't book Bart Simpson for the show today. He just, I don't know, he's doing Barbara Walters or something. I guess he's very hard to get a hold of. Can you all believe the success of this broadcast? Because as of last week, you were the fourth most watched television show in America. Matt, let's start with you, since you're the pencil behind all of this.
Well, I thought the show would be a success, but no, this amazing success has startled even me.
Even you?
Even me.
Even you.
I thought the show would be a success. I thought there would be room on television for a primetime animated TV show that appealed to adults and kids alike. And we got to do what we wanted to do, and it worked far beyond my expectations.
And voila, so Fox says, let's move it to Thursday nights in the fall, right against the Bill Cosby Show.
You have to enunciate it that well as you say it.
The most popular television show in America. Jim, how is the show gonna fare?
I don't know. We were drafted. I mean, this was not, you know, this was not a mission where they asked for volunteers, and you know, we're hopeful. We believe we have good shows coming up, and you know, Cosby is a great series.
Sam, how does this work? How does what started as a 20-second section of the Tracy Ullman Show end up into a half-an-hour television series, and then ends up not only in the top 10, but at least the most talked about television show certainly of this spring?
Well, I think you get a bunch of great writers and some great directors, and you take some great characters and make a show out of it. And I don't think there's any formula or any real answer for how something's this big or turns into a phenomena.
Matt, are you afraid that success might spoil your family? Will you think maybe we'd better be safe instead of more risky, for instance?
Well, the first batch of episodes, we really didn't know exactly how they were going to turn out. It takes about 6 months to do a single episode of The Simpsons, and now we have a foundation on which to build. We're really happy with the way the first batch turned out, and I think if anything, the second bunch of episodes that we're working on for next season are going to be even riskier and funnier. And it sounds like I'm really bragging because I thought this season was very funny, but we have a real talented team of writers and animators and directors, and I'm really happy about what's coming up. Mm-hmm. If you like this season, just wait.
Jim, you are part of this risk group, because we look at you as this risk taker who has been involved in Fox, put Tracy Ullman on, put The Simpsons on.
Well, it's not a matter of just, you know, we're not sitting down and saying we'll take chances, and what chance should we take today. I mean, when something starts to work, and thank heavens it's started to work, it's something, you know, larger than any one of us, and it gives you something that we all serve. The Simpsons are an entity now. I mean, that was the whole idea behind The Simpsons, to give all the values that we're used to giving to a half-hour show with real people to The Simpsons, and not make any concession to the fact they're cartoons. They're not cartoons to us. We talk about character the way we do about anything else. We care about acting the way we did on any other show we ever worked on.
But here's Bart Simpson, the most popular character on television right now, and we talked to the school principal last week who is banning Bart Simpson t-shirts because he celebrates being an underachiever. Is this the message we want to send to American young people?
Well, I just think the best message you can ever give anybody is that they're not alone. I mean, that's the message of popular culture, and I think, you know, I know that I was messed up by television shows that with perfect families that had no problems, and that were loving to each other every second of the time, and I thought everybody was like that except my family. So I believe in what we're doing.
Matt?
Yeah, I think, you know, there's always somebody that lies awake in bed at night seething because kids find something really, really fun. It's the controversy of the week.
Controversy of the week. Congratulations to you all, and thanks very much for taking the time to chat with us a little bit. Do appreciate it. Paula?
Paula, back to you.
Thank you, Barry. 26 minutes before the hour right now. A few minutes ago, we asked what these two men have in common. You know, Homer Simpson, the popular cartoon character. The other, well, he's Homer Simpson, too, the one on the left. The Homer Simpson is for real. He's a tavern owner, and he and his wife, Barb, join us now from their home in McFarland, Wisconsin. Good morning to the two of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Homer, when did you realize there was another Homer Simpson?
A friend of mine, Bruce Gaggs, called me and told me to watch a Tracy Ullman show. And I didn't think much of it at first. And then he called me and said, well, make sure you watch they're having a Christmas special. So I watched that, and I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh, no, not again.
So do you have much in common with your TV namesake?
He likes to bet on football. I bet on football. He goes to the dog races. I go to the dog races. He goes to his favorite tavern named Moe's, and my nickname's been Moe for years.
Oh, no. Now, do people really take you seriously when you say, my name is Homer Simpson?
No. It's kind of a kick to go in and cash a check or use my credit card or anything, because everybody just starts laughing right away.
Barbara, what's it like to live with Homer Simpson?
Well, I would say life with Homer has always been real interesting. He's quite a character himself. But since this hit News Scene 15, our phone has just been flooded with calls, and not only for Bart and for Lisa, but also for Homer doing news and radio station interviews.
So are you going to encourage him to change his name?
I would say it's a little late for that.
What's been the worst part of all this attention that has suddenly been showered upon you, Homer?
The phone calls and the radio stations. I've done probably 60 radio interviews in the last week, and it's still fun, though. I enjoy it.
Do you try to watch the show? Yes,
I watch a show every week, as a matter of fact.
So what do you think of his ideas of raising family?
I'm not quite sure. It's almost normal, it seems.
The dysfunctional American family. The real Homer Simpson, thank you. Barbara Simpson, thank you as well. We appreciate your letting us visit with you this morning.
Thank you very much.
Now we're going to drop in with Mark McEwen, who I'm convinced of there is only